What's up, guys? It's Lucas Gilbreth with the Colorado Rockies, back again with another stadium review. Today we're in beautiful San Diego, California at Petco Park. For a lot of you guys, you know this is one of my favorites, so I'm excited to kind of review this one and show you guys some of the features. But without further ado, here we go. So getting into our review, we're going to start off with the clubhouse. This is actually one of my favorite of visiting clubhouses across the league, and you're going to see why in a second. Obviously the lockers are pretty nice, but here we got the golden tee and we got the putters, so this is a sweet setup to be able to kill time either in between games or during BP or rain delays or whatever. So as this is one of my favorites, it's going to get a solid 9.5 out of 10. Next up on our review is the weight room. Now you guys know what a weight room snob I am, so this one's going to get hammered pretty hard. To their credit, they did have a safety bar, and they actually do have some of the coolest weight plates I've seen. The Captain America plates are pretty sweet. So they did get some points for that, but obviously you see the size is not ideal. So overall in the weight room, we're going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Now we're on to the stadium as a whole. For those of you guys that follow along with me, go on my lives, watch some of my videos, see the comments, you'll know that this is one of my favorite stadiums. So this is probably my second favorite stadium behind Coors, and there's good reason. Obviously, beautiful backdrops, beautiful weather, and the atmosphere here is always amazing. They have really good fans, they're always locked in, it's always really loud, and it's always a good atmosphere to play baseball in. So with all that being said, I'm going to give the field a solid 9.5 out of 10. Next up on our list, we have the bullpen. This is also one of my favorite bullpens. As you guys see, it's a pretty sweet view. Pretty good setup, good benches. The only issue with this bullpen is the lack of shade, but they make up for that with a sweet section right behind you that has dogs. So with all that taken into account, I'm going to give the bullpen an area about an 8.5 out of 10. Now on to the intangibles. Now if there's one thing I'm not a huge fan of here, it's kind of the lack of history around the stadium. But the golden tee and the dog section do get them a lot of points. It's really cool to be able to take your pups out there. Obviously, with the park being named Petco Park, there should be an expectation. But between the golf and the dogs, we're going to give it a solid score. Not great, but a solid 8 out of 10. So overall, obviously, I'm going to be a little bit biased. As you guys know, I do love this stadium, and I do love pitching here. So that always gets points in my book. If I enjoy pitching somewhere, it automatically helps me look at it through different lenses. But going through all the different features, obviously the field and the bullpen are super nice. I love the clubhouse. The lack of space in the weight room definitely hurt them a little bit, and the lack of history is definitely hurting a little bit. But I know they recently rebranded, so there's a reason for a lot of that stuff. I did get a little bit of Dave Winfield featured, Golden Gopher legend, but other than that, love the park. They're going to get a final overall score of 8.4, one of the best yet. So, as expected, awesome stadium, one of my faves. That's going to be all for today's review. For those of you guys that stuck around this long, I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.